Hello everybody, this is Shauna Mayfield with Thera Phase Biofield Tuning. Today I have a special fun little video and it's all about tuning my tiger cat. When I first brought tuning forks home and was experimenting with what I could do with, naturally I started using them with my cat and found that this particular cat absolutely loves tuning forks. And so I've been keeping a collection over the past year or so of all these fun, cute little videos. If you love biofield tuning and sound healing and you love pets and animals, this is kind of one of those videos you'll probably like. I will do my best to give you an idea of how it is that I go about this and what I've learned throughout the process, and just how it is that we can use these wonderful tools to bring ourselves into more coherence, along with our animals that are in the home, family members, and even plants and water and just about anything really. But as you're going to see here in a moment, this cat just really loves tuning, and I'll walk you through what I'm noticing with her and her different responses. So stay tuned. And throughout these videos that are coming up, I'm pretty much using this fork. It's 417 hertz. The reason why I pick this one up more often for Tiger is because she's most responsive to this fork. She absolutely loves it. As you can see, she gets into a state where she's becoming more relaxed. She's kind of playful, and generally, like, this fork just seems to do the trick for her. And I've tried different tones and whatnot, but this one, I could strike this fork in a different room and she would hear it and come over and start meowing and talking. So that's something that I've noticed with her. I don't know if that's the case with other cats. She definitely seems to have an affinity for it. I mean, just for tuning in general, actually. Not all the cats are as into it. That's just kind of a funny little thing. She's playing around with the fork. I let her do it. I don't know. I guess that means maybe she likes it. So generally, the technique that I'm using is basically using the tuning fork kind of like a brush and stroking her just right above her body. And you can feel with the forks right when you're kind of encountering the edge of their field, and I tend to follow that line along the outer edge and just stroke from the crown down to the tail, kind of pulling through anything that's, and you'll hear the tone get more and more clear as we do this sweeping motion. You could also start with some weighted forks to help set that vibe, get her in the mode of it. But generally, I'm doing this brushing technique, I suppose. And as you can see, I'm even putting the fork on her at times, that unweighted one, just kind of gliding it along her body. It does still vibrate. And there's a contact there that I think she likes, just the hand on the body as well. It's comforting. So I just really work with the way she's responding, actually. And so not all cats are the same, obviously, and you're going to want to start very, very gently, more from a distance. And I mean, if she's obviously pulling me into this experience, kind of drawing my hand in, really embracing the fork. Not, like I said, not every cat's going to respond this way. And you would want to start off, maybe not quite so close, but from a distance, and definitely try weighted forks first. The sounds of these forks are pretty strong and intense, and I know they have pretty good hearing. So you're just listening and watching for their interaction as to whether you're getting that clue that they're actually settling down and starting to go into deeper, calm, relaxed state. Obviously, if it's aggravating them, you'd want to back off. Just start off very little. It doesn't take a lot of time at all. And then they end up like this, completely passed out. And this is often how maybe a client would feel after a tuning session, just super at peace and ready for that deep, deep sleep. In this video, I'm showing how I'm starting off, where she's starting off kind of like in this mood. And you'll watch and see how she's slowly progressing into a deeper and deeper, more relaxed state as we move through this particular little tuning session. And here you're going to see that I have picked up a pair of weighted tuning forks. These are the Schumann pair, and so they have a binaural beat in the Schumann resonance, 7.83 hertz. This frequency is so deeply relaxing. It immediately drops you down into a deep place where you feel like your body just wants to melt and become so at peace with being a body, being in a body. And that's totally natural, considering that this is the spectrum of frequency that everything on the planet Earth evolved in. So the Schumann resonance is very, very important for life and for balance. And they're just, of course, relaxing. They all are. I know I say that a lot. Everything about the forks is relaxing. But that's the Schumann pair. She's changed positions and getting more comfortable. I have changed forks again, and this is the sonic slider again, which is also within the spectrum of the Schumann resonance. It is one of the harmonics of the 7.83 hertz. And as she's moving, I'm just working with her on what she's doing, running that lightly along the spine or the sides of the spine. Again, just kind of brushing her with it, and as she's settling in, getting more comfortable. Her paws are reaching out and massaging and just soaking it up. She leans into that sonic slider a lot. She loves to feel it all along her face, behind the ears, behind the cheekbones. You can imagine how nice that would feel to have this vibration running all along your body. And so see, she's just kind of meeting and getting even more into this experience. But yeah, you move with them. They want to move, and this is the same in a real tuning session. Well, with a person, as energy starts shifting around, your body is going to want to assist that move as well, and get more comfortable and release. Back to the Schumann pair, it looks like. You can see, okay, so I've put one up on the crown and one at the tail. And so that's syncing up the rhythm from head to tail here. And here you can see that I'm using the weighted forks, not touching her body, but just gliding them along the sides of the body right outside the field, kind of combing again, smoothing. And that's just a really great example of how these forks are really useful in different applications. You don't have to just put them on the body, but you can move energy with weighted forks just like that.
You love tuning forks, Tigger? You do. You do.
Here she is on my tuning table, and this is kind of a regular thing for her. If I set this up in this way, she knows that the tuning forks are coming out, and she's gonna get in on that action. So this is the gist of what the experience has been like for Tiger. And we recently did just get an additional cat in the family. And so that does cause a little bit of extra added stress. She definitely is taking it a little rough. But the adjustment period is getting easier because of using the tuning forks. And it's really funny. Actually, my daughter came to me the other day because the Tiger was being really cranky, I guess. And she came to me and she says, "You need to tune that thing. She is so cranky." And I go, "You know what? It has been a while since I've tuned her. I've been really busy and kind of out of the house a lot lately, and kind of dropped off this little kitten, and she's just been dealing with a lot." And so I know it's funny, guys, but those of you out there that have cats and dogs and love your pets as if they were your own children know exactly how cool this is. And so I encourage you to play around with yourself. If you have a tuning fork, practice with the cats.